Hey you guys, welcome back. Today you're rolling with the fam. Just trying to get everything together. Hey y'all. Hey fam. Alright, so we are back. Just give me a couple seconds just to get it together. So we are back. Like this. A little better. I feel like I had it up too high. The tripod. But we here for a weeknight dinner. Y'all ready to eat? Okay. So as you see by the title, we're going to be making some pork chops, some shrimp fried rice, and a little vegetable medley. But, okay, y'all still can't see what I'm doing. But can y'all see me? Let me make sure. And then let me share this live really quick. But come on in, you guys. I'll give you a little bit of time to come on in. It's Thursday. One more day to Friday. Is that better? Okay. So I just want to share the live to our story here on Facebook. I feel like we were just with you guys the other night when we was in here doing our video where we were showing you the pots and pans. So welcome back. If you watched that video earlier this week, here we are again. But this time we're going to be cooking today and not talking about the pots and pans. So yeah, we were supposed to go live yesterday to do the crab scallop potatoes, but the time just got the best of me. I was tired. So tomorrow we're going to do that video at 8 o'clock. So for the crab scallop potatoes, y'all make sure y'all come here at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to be on. Let me go grab my apron. So I told you guys that we do sell our aprons now on our merch store. This is how this one looks. It's black, one size fit all, and then it has the little strings on the side. So it's adjustable to everybody. What you do is pull the string, and that's going to adjust it up here. So if you're a little top heavy, you can make it come up. It's going to look just like that. Okay. And it has pockets. So depending on what you want to put in here, you have the option to do so. And then I'm just going to wrap it around. I like to have mine tight, but make sure it's even though. Make sure you got enough room to be able to tie it. But it says rolling with the fam. I'm going to put the link on the comment section so that way you guys can go and check this out along with some other things that we have for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and start to, that's better, y'all. Hold on. Alright. Do y'all wear y'all aprons? Who got an apron on it? Is anyone out there cooking right now while they're out there watching us cooking? I know a lot of you guys watch us while you're cooking yourselves. So is anyone out there doing that now while you're watching us right here in the kitchen? But hey, YouTube family. Hey, Facebook family. We are all in the building. So come on in. And then share this video, you know, with your friends and family, you guys. We love to talk to everybody. I have some, this is going to be the shrimp for the fried rice. So I'm going to go ahead and prep this. It still has a little chill on it. And then we're going to go ahead and get the pork chops together. And then the vegetables, they come like this. So this one has some butternut squash, carrots, and some green beans. I always tell you guys, don't have to eat the same thing all the time. Preheat your oven to 375, y'all. But y'all know I'm on my laptop. That way I can see your comments as you're talking to us. Let me see. Let me just make sure I can see everything, you guys. But I also wanted to thank everybody who sent us some stars the last video. So thank you guys. When you look at our live video on Facebook, you'll see the first comment at the top that says you can send us some digital money to help with this broadcast. That is the stars. So that's pretty much our tip jar. So feel free to send us, you know, something by us sharing these recipes. You know, it's just a quick way to say thank you. And it's different amounts that you can send us, so no pressure. Send what you can, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So I just wanted to get that out the way. I know a lot of people may not know what that message means, so that's what that is, okay? But let me see. And then I'm gonna go ahead and link in the comments also where to find the aprons. But how y'all feeling today? Hey you guys. It's a little bit warm in this kitchen. So I just turned that oven on. It rained a little bit earlier, but now it's starting to kind of cool down. But what are y'all having for dinner tonight? Is anybody eating something good? What y'all eating tonight? Tell us what y'all eating. Ooh. I know they're not out there doing fireworks already. Please tell me they're not out there doing fireworks, y'all. And it's so crazy because you know how I get around this time of year. Everybody is just outside. So this is a new knife that we recently got. Well, my husband has bought. So he said it's real sharp. So I'm going to make sure I take my time with this knife and don't cut myself. Lord Jesus. I didn't even tell him I was going to use it, because if he knew I was out here using this knife, he would come out here and start yelling at me. That's how sharp this knife is. So I'm going to be careful, y'all, okay? Hi, Kathy. Thank you. How you doing tonight? So I'm glad you was able to catch one of our lives. We always see you, so thank you for, you know, always supporting us on the channel. We appreciate that. It's so hard to see. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. So these are the thin cut pork chops, y'all. Look at this. See how thin they are? We like the thin ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these off. And I got some marinade that we're going to marinate them with. So we gonna bake them in the oven. Put some onions on top, y'all. Oh yeah. Make them taste nice and good. So I just turned the oven on to about 375. And then when you clean your pork chops, try to make sure you get all that grittiness off of it. Even go in the bone. You know, a lot of that pork chop dust. So get that off, y'all. And then I'm going to show you what to do with the pork chops once you clean them. It's going to help them stay flat in the pan. So especially like if you're frying pork chops, you want to make sure that you do this little step. I think I just froze up on Facebook because I don't see I don't see anything. Porter, I need some of the paper towels. And then I'm just giving it a good squeeze. So we're gonna take all that liquid off of there.
Yes.
I need some paper towels, please.
Okay.
Paper towels. Y'all, they pretty much done went through half of them paper towels. Remember I was telling you on the last live, they go through them so fast. Okay, thank you. No, it's the cold. Okay, hold on. I mean, I gotta start cooking. You're gonna have to wait a second. They was home today, Swan and Emmy, because
Hi guys.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say how they doing today.
How they doing today?
I have to say how are y'all today.
How are y'all today?
You gotta look at the camera so they can see you.
How are y'all today?
Yeah, so they got a couple more weeks until school gets out, and I'm so happy.
Cause we leave school,
no more having to get up early in the morning. So about in this pack, it's about, I would say 8 of them, 8 or 9 pork chops. I was trying to get started a little bit earlier, but it's so hard. It's so hard in here, you guys. So if we're gonna come live during the week like this, just look out for us like around 7 o'clock at the latest. So I'm gonna try to be on here at least by 7 o'clock cooking our dinner. Wish I could try to do it earlier, but still work that 9 to 5. And by the time I get home, just need a little second to, you know, decompress and get everything together for our dinner. So I'll say about 7 o'clock. Just make sure you guys start looking for us to be on here. I'm gonna try to come on here. That's why I'm really making sure that you guys see a lot of us now, so you can get used to us being on here. But I'll say 7 o'clock. How does that work for you guys? Is that a good time for you? What time do y'all even start eating dinner? What's y'all dinner time? And I need to make sure I need to charge my phone because I can see your comments here. I can see y'all comments right here in front of me, which is a good thing. On the weekends, you know, it'll be a little different because I'll be home, we'll be home, and then, like I say, tomorrow we won't come back to make the crab scallop potatoes. Alright, so that was the last one. And I knew I forgot something at the store with some more dish soap. Got like a little drop left. This is honestly our first time cooking all week. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna come on here and cook today. Do a nice little home cooked meal because we have been eating out all week, and I said, you know what? We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna go ahead and just cook something. And I was asking them, you know, what they wanted. Of course, I don't know. Just pick up something. My husband anyway. Yeah. His main thing was he just didn't want any chicken or beef. And you know, this weekend is Memorial Day, cookout season anyway, cookout time, holiday. So you're gonna have all of those things going on this weekend. So I went with the pork chops. I felt like that was a nice medium to go in between. So I'm gonna bring the bowl over here so that way y'all can see what I'm doing. Hey! Order! I need some more paper towel.
Okay.
Just bring me the roll. So these are all the sauces that we're going to be putting in the fried rice. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Because I didn't really know what I was making until I got into the store and started just looking around. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and start defrosting these shrimp because we're going to need these for the fried rice. So I'm going to get a bowl.
Hold on.
Yeah, so I'm going to put them in here. This strainer here. What is going on with this thing up here?
What is YouTube doing?
I don't know, but it's...
Me either. Why is there no sound?
Because I got it cut off right on my side so I can see. Yeah, and like I said, a lot of you guys watch our videos during the replay, but as long as you're watching them, you know, that's what matters. But I love to wait till we can get more people in our lives so that way we have, you know, a lot more engagement.
Have anyone comment?
Not yet.
No one's in yet.
Okay, so this is the shrimp.
Careful.
Oh, it is sharp. Y'all see how this slid through that real quick? Because a lot of times you guys always are commenting, y'all need to get some new knives or sharpen the ones that you have. So here we go right here. Okay. Tell Day I need my charger.
Okay.
So I can charge my phone.
Right here. Right here. Hey, baby.
No, well I need that too, but I need the phone charger so I can charge the phone.
You said your laptop charger.
Okay, so I don't need that at the moment.
You can still use it on your phone.
No, I need the phone charger. Bring me the phone charger. No, move that out the way. Alright, y'all, so I'm just letting the water run over top of these shrimp to get all that ice off of them. But you don't want to have all of that, because once you start cooking the rice, you're not going to have all of that water in there once you start cooking it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put them in a bowl. So that way they can just sit in there. These are the new bowls that we showed y'all the other night.
And they're really big.
They are.
And these are the new bowls.
I'm just gonna let those shrimp sit in there while we go ahead and prep the pork chops, because y'all not gonna be able to hear me with that water running. It's been a long day, a long week. So I'm just in here sipping on some red wine. Y'all having any wine tonight with y'all dinner? Okay, so what I want to show you is when you cutting your pork chops, you see how it curls, like it doesn't lay flat. When you cut it, you're going to cut it where it has the most tension. This little bone right here. But I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to carefully, oh shoot, I see that. But this knife said, girl. There's another little piece right here. Okay, so now you can tell the difference is straight. Think about when you frying your pork chop and you know how it curls up, you want it to lay flat in your pan. So I'm gonna do that to all of them. This one right here, you can see. Okay. But and you don't have to go too deep in the pork chop also. Just cut it right there at the tip. See that? Now if it still feels like once you cut it, it's still pulling, then that's the oven heating up. Then cut it more towards the bone right there, because a lot of times that's where it starts to pull at also. And then also too, you guys, I want to I almost forgot to tell you, when you do send us the stars, we're gonna give y'all a net. That's one thing I'm not ready for, is these bugs. The summertime, the flies, the bees in the house bugs. But yeah, when y'all send us the stars, we're gonna give you a shout out. We're going to give you a shout out, you know, just to say thank you as well. So I'm just gonna cut all of those all the way through. Yeah, I love this knife, y'all. And this is just, it came with one. So I want to make sure we get a couple more now that I know how good this is. And I think he picked this one up. Well, actually, he picked this one up at the international store. They always have a lot of good little knickknacks in there. And I want to put these, I want to make sure that when we put them in our pan, when we put them in the oven, that they all going to lay flat. But what's your favorite seasoning to put on your pork chops, y'all? What do y'all like to put on your pork chops? Like, what's one of those, you know, I swear if that fly or net or something. Get in my face one more time. But what's your one seasoning that you have to have on your pork chop? Okay. So that was the last piece of that. And then I got the shrimp right here, so I'm just gonna put these to the side. And then there's some leftover little pork juice right there. Is there anyone in the chat that does not eat like pork chops? I'm quite sure you're here because you do eat pork or pork chops, but is there anyone out there that is you know, you really don't eat pork like that? I know y'all may just be watching us because you know you like our personality, but who out there does not eat pork? Alright, so let me show y'all what I bought in the store I found today. I told you that's gonna be my second job. Like if I had to get another little a third job, because this is technically my second job. aside from the regular 9 to 5. I think I would be like one of those the shoppers. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. What you want?
I was gonna reheat my food.
Oh, just give me a second. So once I move that stuff, I mean you can come in here. You gotta put it in something else. Huh? Oh, you didn't eat all of that? That's why I was asking you. You didn't eat it all.
I was waiting. So I just said I have it with it.
Okay. Well, it's probably with one of your sisters. Okay, go ahead. Let me plug my phone up though, y'all, because I don't want this to die.
These can go in the oven, right?
No, don't put that in the oven. Trying to sit this in here so boom. Here, come on. Alright, but yeah, like I was saying, y'all, you need a bowl. Yeah, just put it in this. But yeah, so like I was saying, I like to find different things at the store. So I feel like I'll be one of those good shoppers. You know how the ones that get hired for Instacart and they go around and pick up the groceries, because honestly, I don't like to buy my groceries off of Instacart because I don't like all the choices. I be mad, y'all. I'm one of those, I want to touch and see what I'm picking up. So when I order certain things and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, why they get these big old bananas, or why they get these big old grapes, or the mushy grapes or something like that, I be hot. So how y'all feel about that? But the other thing is, you know, you get to find new ingredients. I'm not gonna use my teeth, I just used the knife. But you know, as you're shopping, you get to come across some different things. So I found this today. This was some Tony's Saturan's pork seasoning. So it has some blend of citrus, caramelized onion, and Creole seasoning. Have you guys seen that? I don't know if y'all can see all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna try this out. Like I said, if anyone has tried it, let me know. So we're gonna go ahead and just marinate these pork chops for a second. Got this little top on here. So here's the bowl. Just gonna pour it right on here. I'm gonna save a little bit. That's pretty much what I always like to do when I'm using these marinades. Don't use all of it, because at the end, you may want to, you know, drizzle it on in, just like how we did our jerk pork chops. We put the jerk marinade on there, and then at the end we drizzled the sauce on the end to make it nice and good and tasty. Now I would go in with my hand and mix it, but I don't want to get my hands all messy right now. It do smell good though. It smells amazing. But if y'all are new to our channel, we do get down and dirty, okay, with the hands. So you will really see some spoons in this bowl. Like I said, I just don't feel like getting my hands too messy right now. So once we get this marinated, I just want to leave it on here for a quick second. Really, this is something that should have sat longer, but you know, for the sake of time, we just going to get as much flavor out of it as we can. Okay, we'll let you know how it came out. So if you guys want to try this, and I'm quite sure, you know, for anyone that puts pork chops on the grill, this will taste good on the grill too. You know, we love our pork chops in the oven. We have our popular videos with our barbecue pork chops. But what's your favorite way to eat pork chops? Fried, baked, what's stuffed? What's your favorite way to eat your pork chops? Okay, so this is how it's looking right now, nice and coated. Like I said, it smells good. I smell like Worcestershire sauce, the W sauce, but it has salt and red peppers in here, some chili powder, brown sugar, some vinegar, garlic powder, anchovies. So we're gonna see. Alright, so I'm just gonna sit this. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the dish that we're gonna go ahead and put in the oven, so that way I can put the onions on top, and then it can just sit for a second while we get it ready for the oven. But go ahead and give me a good old thumbs up if you have been watching this video from the beginning. Okay, give me them thumbs up, y'all. Hold on one second. So I don't know how long we're going to be in here tonight, but we're going to be in here until we get it done. Need to get some more of these little long dishes right here. These are those like school lunch size pans. That's why I had picked these up, because they're good for large families. So if you have a big family and you normally are cooking like the family size pots of meat, you can fit all of that in here with no problem. So I love these style pans and these big old bowls. Okay, everything is supersized. But I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer everything in here, so that way as we are prepping everything else, these can just sit. And I'm gonna get all that extra marinade out of this bowl. That's right, y'all. We're not gonna waste nothing. I done told you this dang bottle was almost $7, and normally I would not buy nothing that dang expensive. But I was like, you know what? Just want to go ahead and try something new. And I always told y'all, we always trying something new over here. So if you want us to be the guinea pigs, just let us know. We're gonna try it out. All right, so I'm just gonna lay these out on this tray right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our onion ready, so we can add that on top. I was gonna get a green pepper to put on top with the onion, but I was like, I really want to do all of that tonight. So I'm just making sure I flip both pieces. And look, I missed one right here. I didn't even cut this one. This is one of Emmy's favorite meals. It's pork chops. was excited to hear about that. That's one of the first things the kids ask when we get home is, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Alright. So I feel like I still want to season these up a little bit. Just to make sure they got the rolling with the Pham touch on it. Yeah, you guys, just make sure you guys come on in, you know, when we go live. Just a way of being nosy. You know how people are, how you are. You just want to see what somebody doing. Just peek your head in, say what's up. Alright, so I just bought some onion powder, and I bought some garlic powder too. Okay, just bought some more garlic powder because we have not been having any in the house. So I'm like, oh my God. I knew it was coming. I knew I was going to use that dang on tooth at one point or another. Let's open this thing up. Just glad I ain't make a mess, because a lot of times I'll try to open up this bottle and then whoosh, and gonna powder be all over the place. But how's it going out there for you guys kids that are proud parents of ones that are graduating this month or next month? You know, June is that month where all the activities are going down. Well, May and June. But who out there had kids that graduated this year or went to prom? We don't have a lot of people on tonight, but that's okay, y'all. Like I say, a lot of people end up watching us doing the replay. I just want to make sure we are getting ourselves, you know, a little bit more exposure during the week. But so I'm going to go in with both of these. So some garlic powder and onion powder. Good thing they don't have like a top that says onion powder or garlic powder, because I don't even know which one we just used. And then I could add a little bit of, actually I'm just going to add just a teeny bit of salt, because sometimes I be thinking like these marinades have enough salt flavor in it, and it doesn't. And look at this, y'all. Remember I used to tell you to always save your big bottles. This was our chicken rub seasoning that we had bought from Sam's Club, and we ran out. So remember, if you have been watching us, that big red box of the iodized salt, I was telling you every time I poured it, it was coming out the bottom versus out the top. So what I did was I put it in here, and I just put a little label on it that said iodized salt. So you can do that for any of your seasonings. So like right here we have a box of kosher salt that's pretty much a drop of nothing. So the next seasoning that's gonna be gone, I'm gonna actually throw this one away this weekend. I'm gonna save this container, and I can put that salt in there or something else. Yes, hey y'all, happy Thursday. I know we done made it. We done made it. Miss Shay, Manny Shay, I'm sorry, I can't even see y'all. But yes, thanks for coming on live tonight. We're making some pork chops. We're going to make some shrimp fried rice, and we're going to make some vegetable medley. So y'all make sure y'all keep watching. So I'm just going to sprinkle this just with a little sprinkle of salt. And it's so easy to manage now. I don't have to worry about salt getting everywhere. Okay. So if you guys are watching, as you're watching our live stream, you guys, you'll see the comments from our YouTube family if you're watching Facebook, because we're using the streaming app. So that way we can record on one phone and spread to all of the different platforms. So that's why I was saying, if you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, we're on TikTok, Instagram, you'll be able to see us live on at least one of those platforms at the same time. Okay. So, and it's Rolling with the Fam everywhere. I can find us Rolling with the Fam on all of those different platforms. But the only one that we cannot go live right now on is TikTok, because we don't have 100 followers just yet. So if you guys watch TikTok, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to our channel over there too, on all of our platforms, so y'all can see us everywhere. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit these pork chops to the side. This is what they're looking like right now. And this is the new cutting board that we had bought, that I was telling you about the other night. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up an onion so we can put on top of these pork chops, because they need to go in the oven so they can start to get tender. I'm gonna use about a medium-sized onion would be fine, and this one is no good. Oh my god. Yeah, if you guys noticed that, because we put ours in the refrigerator, so this one is small. I mean, it's not small, it's real small. And I feel like I just bought a bag of dang onions. So I don't know why that one is even messed up. It must have been a bad one from the... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That was one from the other bag. So I'm like, I just bought a whole new bag of onions. Like, why is that one messed up? I'm just trying to refresh the pages. I feel like I need to have my other phone up here, another phone up here, versus having the laptop, because it's kind of hard for me to see everything on the laptop as far as you guys' comments. So just work with me, okay? Y'all see I got on glasses, so I'm pretty blind. I mean, I can see, but I still have to be able to like strain, which I try not to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice this onion up. Ooh. Y'all, I'm in love with this knife, okay? I'm gonna wash them dang fingers. So let's go ahead and take this. But yeah, I was saying that the kids, Twan and Emmy, their high school graduated today with the kids at their school. So they was able to stay home while the teachers was able to go, you know, to see those kids. So they got a couple more years, a few more years before they get that high school status. But, you know, it'll be all worth it in the end. We're gonna go ahead and just slice these up, and you don't have to make them too thick, just a nice little slither, y'all. Yeah, you definitely have to be careful with this knife. This is one of those Japanese knives. Daddy and he not asleep, but he just resting right now. So he may be out here later, you know, to say what's up to y'all. The main thing he gonna be is when is dinner? Is it ready yet? Not that are we there yet, but is it ready yet? Alright. So I'm gonna put the pork chops. We're gonna move that to the side. And just gonna put the onions right on top. Y'all know how to do. It's one of those fun parts, whether you're making like the smothered or the baked turkey wings and you put all the little toppings on top, your onions. So I'm still trying to figure out, like I said, what we want to cook this weekend for Memorial Day. But give us some ideas, y'all, for some side dishes. We always do sweet potatoes and corn, like the garlic roasted corn on the cob, macaroni and cheese, you know, just the regular side dishes, our corn salad. But give us something else, or we should make a side dish that's different that y'all would want to eat at your cookout. Like if you told me to bring something to your cookout, what y'all want to tell me to make? Now when you make these baked pork chops, I like to cover mine with the foil so that way it can go ahead and get nice and tender. And I'm going to add a little drop of water in here. Although it has the marinade, because I'm putting that foil on there, I wanted to make sure it has enough steam to make them tender. Let me fill up this water because we're going to need that for the rice. That's one thing about having a water filter in the house. You just got to make sure it stays full. I'm actually go ahead and take a sip. I told y'all, when you're in here in the kitchen cooking, you got to stay hydrated. Now I like to add the water on the side. So I don't just go and just pour it right on top. I like to go in the corner and just add it that way. Okay. And then just give it a little shimmy. Once you give it a little shimmy, the water is going to go underneath the pork chop versus on top of the pork chop and you just rinsed off all your seasonings. You know what I'm saying? You can spend all that time trying to get it nice, and then you just go and wash it all off on the side. Y'all, don't do that. But go ahead and comment down below. Who does that though? Does anyone out there do that? Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm just curious to know how many people actually do it. So I'm just going to put the foil on here. I pretty much cut that one too short. And then when I'm putting this foil on here, I'm putting it nice and snug. Snug like a little baby that you wrapping up to go to bed. How are the new pots and pans working out? They actually good. The kids have used them more than I have. Honestly, the only thing I did was make some boiled eggs. So tonight is really the first night that I'm using them. So I'm excited to use them. But the handles, they are really not that hot. So actually, that part was just now because it was over the eye. But I did try it out the other night when they had made something to eat. It really wasn't that hot on the handles, but you know, if you keep cooking in it for a long period of time, it can. And then the other thing I forgot to mention to y'all was that those pans can go in the oven as well up to 500 degrees. I'm gonna put the timer on these pork chops. I'm gonna do about an hour. So I know I may not be on this live the whole time, but I at least want you guys to see, you know, what the process is. If we get to the end of the hour and the pork chops are done, then you know you made it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start working on the rice. Because that's going to be, actually no, we need to do the vegetables, y'all. Because I can put those in there while the pork chops are cooking. But again, you guys, if you're just coming into the channel, I am wearing our apron. This is the Rolling with the Fam apron. I did put the link in the chat, so that way if you guys want to go and get your one, you know, cooking style and comfort, you got it. Okay. And like I say, it's one size fit all. You adjust it on the side and right here. So this thing then crept up on my neck. So I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. But yes, it's perfect for ladies and for men. Okay. Actually, I didn't put it on YouTube, y'all. Let me link it on YouTube. Hold on. That's why I gave you that little pan with. Because you can't put that plate down forever. Please hold. Alright, hold on, y'all. 2 seconds. Let me just put the link on our Facebook page for, our YouTube page for the aprons.
You want this fish?
I'm
gonna take soup.
No, go ahead.
Let me know when it's ready.
Okay. Alright, y'all. So there is the link on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it at the top. So, you know, as you come in and you wanna click on it, it's right there. Alright, so now I need a pan to cook these. And normally I like to roast them. So I normally will put them in that pan that I just put in the oven. So now I gotta think about what dang on pan I'm gonna put these in. And I bought 2 bags and they were on sale for $2.99. Normally these are about $6 a bag. So yeah. And I may actually only just cook 1 bag. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do just 1 bag per tray. Hold on, you guys. Let me take the I'm trying to make it where You don't have to see the alerts on YouTube. Okay. So that way you don't have to see the comments the whole time. I hope that took it away. Alright. So I'm gonna put a piece of foil at the bottom. I should have bought some more foil today. That's what I was supposed to do. Y'all can still see it. Hold on. Is it bothering you? I really don't want to bother y'all if it's not. I really want to take it off if it's bothering y'all. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. It's a way I can do this. Look, it's going to be one of those things I still need to figure out. Alright. If it's still up there, look, it's okay. Next time I'll just figure out a way where the comments don't stay up on the screen the whole time. But welcome. If you're just coming into the live tonight, how y'all doing? We're making some pork chops, some shrimp fried rice, and some vegetables. So right now I'm just trying to prep the pans for our vegetables. And again, this is some butternut squash. So I want to make sure I still smell it, make sure it smells fresh. Ooh. Yes, I think this will be good. One pan. But this is how it looks up close. So the carrots, the what I say? The buttermilk, the butternut squash, and your green beans. Now I did buy some mushrooms, and I was gonna be pressed and put some in there, but I'm not. I'm just gonna save it for another day because y'all know London don't like mushrooms, so I was going to give them to her. So I'm going with the second bag. Now this is enough for your family. Then you only need one bag if you can find this at the store. We go to Giant because we're in Maryland. So if you shop at Giant, y'all can find that there. I've never bought this. This is my first time buying it like this and having this type of millie. But if y'all not used to eating your vegetables like this, try it and see how y'all like it. So what you're going to do is just spread them out. And then you can season them up. So I'm going to use some, let's take a little bit of garlic. Now you can use the minced garlic or you can use the powder. I wasn't thinking, so I really should have bought some of that minced garlic tonight from the store. But it's okay. Alright, so that's the garlic. And then some onion powder. But y'all love our like roasted vegetables on the channel. And I'm going to add a little bit of this smoked paprika. But whatever seasonings you like, you can pretty much add on here. This is not a one type of dish method, so you can add whatever you like. So we're going to add some salt to this. I'm going to try to keep it light, as far as the seasonings, because it seems like a lot of times I be in here doing a lot, and my husband like, sometimes you can just keep it simple, it still tastes good that way. So I'm trying to think about him in the back of my mind right now, since we already have a lot going on with the pork. So I'm listening, even though I'm still reaching back here trying to see what I can find. Y'all already know. Oh, this one I'm looking for right here. So you can use this. It says Salad Supreme, but I like to use this on my vegetables too. So I'm going to add a little bit of this on here. This is good for those cookouts. This is why I bought it. So the pasta salads. So if anyone making like a pasta salad this weekend for your cookout, you can use some of this Salad Supreme. And just a little bit of cilantro. And we need some oil so we can go ahead and mix these up. But you need to make sure you cook these. Give them enough time to cook, because it does have that butternut. Why can I say that word tonight? Butternut squash in it. I forgot I was supposed to be. Huh? The red one? Look, that's over here in me. I'm like, I keep hearing a voice. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I look behind me and it's her. I told y'all that I don't want to be on camera, and now that we on live more, we really have to be, let them know that we on live, so they won't just barge in the kitchen, because y'all gonna see them. I'm just trying to fill up this water some for the rice. Yeah, I wish we had some day-old rice, but we're just gonna go ahead and make everything tonight. Right now, because like I said, I haven't been cooking all week, so I don't have any day-old rice. You pretty much just gonna be doing from scratch. And like I said, I wanted to add some oil to this pan. Just picked up a new thing of peanut oil this weekend from Walmart. That's our go-to when cooking is peanut oil. But what's y'all go-to oil when you're cooking? What do y'all like to use? Canola, vegetable? What y'all eating? What are y'all cooking? So I'm just adding not a lot of oil, but just enough so we can be able to mix it around. And now oil is what's going to help our seasonings. Not seasonings. It's going to help it get crispy in the oven. So you need that oil on there, y'all. So don't be shy, okay? And then I'm just going to go ahead and toss this around. But it's nothing better than some roasted vegetables. Nothing better, y'all. But hey, everybody who's coming in the chat, just give us a big old thumbs up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm just prepping these vegetables so they can go in the oven. We got 2 trays It's the same thing. And they're gonna shrivel on down. So as you put them in the oven, another thing that you can add is some onions or whatever you like. So you can customize it. It's no, like I say, one way to make these. You just need to do it in advance so that way it has enough time to cook. And then make sure they all have some oil in it, because you can't be having these vegetables in the oven ashy now. Okay? They gotta be nice and moisturized for that crisp. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven. I'm gonna put them on the bottom shelf because I got the pork chops on the top. So I'm gonna have to watch these to make sure they don't burn. Okay? But y'all gonna remind me in about 10 minutes. Just remind me so I can just check on them and see if they need to be flipped. So we working, y'all. We have the pork chops in the oven. We have the vegetables going. Now we're gonna go ahead and start working on the rice. Have about 44 minutes left on the pork chops, so we are making good time. I'm just gonna clean up my mess a little bit before we move on to the next dish. I'm quite sure y'all know, but if you don't know, make sure you clean it up as you cook. That way it won't be a bunch of mess, a bunch of clutter everywhere. Okay. I'm still smelling this pot right here. I'm like, I still smell something good. It's just dang on the bowl. Just trying to rinse it out, because if not, I'm gonna keep smelling it. Don't y'all hate that when you be in the kitchen and you just smell so many smells going on, and it's not something that you can taste right now because you done put the pork in it. So far, this cutting board is good. Like I said, I'm just hoping that it doesn't get to the point where it starts to get the little scratch marks on it. I know y'all probably surprised to see us in the kitchen right now. It's 9 o'clock. Oh my God. Yeah. I say we're going to be on here at 9 o'clock tomorrow too. Swan, your food ready? So I'm going to go ahead and grab the rice so we can go ahead and start cooking it. So I don't remember if y'all told, I don't remember if I told y'all, or if y'all remember that we get like the big bag of rice from the international store. And when we do, we put it in this little Cheeto bowl, the Cheeto bucket. Y'all remember the y'all know the Cheetos that you get from the store, like the big old thing of cheese balls? This is that right there.
What hot sauce at?
I don't know. That's what I was looking for the other day. I thought Daddy didn't buy any, so I wasn't tripping. He did buy some?
No, I'm saying, where is it?
I don't know. It gotta be on the pantry. But yeah, so instead of just taking the rice out the bag, because it comes in this big old satchel with the bag of rice inside, you will have to keep putting the scooper in that bag, and sometimes they have rice all over the floor and it gets on my nerves, drives me nuts. So we had a bag of Cheetos one day, and I was like, you know what, save that container so that way we can put the Cheetos, make the rice in here. So this works out really good. So if you guys have these big old containers in your house, save them. You can use them for things like this. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can find the 1 cup measuring cup that we just bought. We're gonna do 2 cups of rice. We're gonna do 2 cups of rice, y'all. I'm gonna tilt you down some so that way you can now start to see on the stove. Scoot you back some. So I'm just gonna do it the regular way. I'm not gonna do too much to it because we're gonna add all of those extra seasonings and sauces at the end once we get it going, but we still have to cook the rice. Can y'all guess what rice we are using tonight? And it is not white rice or jasmine, the one that y'all normally would see us use. What rice are we cooking tonight? Can y'all guess? Alright, so we're going to take 2 cups. And normally, you know, we'll add our own little seasonings in there, make it taste good. Alright, so that's the oil in there. So I'm gonna turn this up. We're gonna toast it a little bit. And then once you're done with this, just put it back in your just put it back where you found it. And y'all know the set came with their own spoons and spatulas. I don't know why I cannot get rid of this. I'm going to be one of those hoarders. You know how you just are a hoarder for your favorite tool and you just don't want to throw away, like your favorite t-shirt or your favorite blanket. I feel like that's how I'm going to be with this spoon. Y'all have that one thing where you just don't want to get rid of, and the spoon part, it done broke off. So I still need a new one, but I still cannot get rid of it because it still works so good. Okay. So I'm going to season it up a little bit, y'all, because, you know, at the end of the day, we still are making some rice. You got to have some type of flavor. It starts from the bottom. You know how they say you got to work your way from the bottom to the top? So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt here. But not too much because then it's going to be too dang salty at the end. And for this 2 cups of rice, we're going to need 4 cups of water. Do y'all have any problems making rice? Or y'all pros? Rate your rice cooking skills 1 to 5. What's y'all rice cooking skills? I don't know where this heat then came from. Maybe because I'm standing right over top of this oven, but I need to go cut this air down. It is hot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the water so we can go ahead and start to cook this up. Hold on. See, this is those moments where you wish you had a clone. That way you can still see me standing right here, and then I have the other person getting the water. Well, I guess, you know, that's the sous chef. But this is basmati rice, you guys, that we're using. This is one of our favorite rices. You really cannot mess this up. I'm telling y'all. If you don't know how to cook rice, you have a hard time cooking rice, get the basmati rice. A lot of times, you know, people like to get the parboiled rice. Parboiled rice is one of those rices you can't mess up also. But if you want another little sophisticated rice, get the basmati. Okay? It has a nice little taste, nice little firmness to it, nice little bite. Doesn't get mushy really fast. It holds its texture. You can season it really good. It holds its flavor. Yeah, we love it. This is one of our favorite rices. So I'm going to go ahead and get the top onto this. Let me see. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for hanging in there tonight. Hold on. So now that the kids have been using these pots, now I have to find the top to go to it. I guess they was more excited than us to go ahead and break them in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who told y'all to use those already? Okay, so this one goes on here. And if they still on the ring, y'all see that? I told you the measuring cups we just bought, how they all over the place after a while. They still on here. I think Swan took one of them and used for his sauce. I'm like, boy, this is for measuring stuff. Okay, so we just really gotta wait on this rice. You know, we gotta boil it for 15 minutes. And then we're gonna let it sit for a second and then put everything together. So while we are waiting for that, we can go ahead. We got some green onions. So the last time he had bought some, we forgot they was in the refrigerator. So I don't need all of these. I'm only gonna use like a bushel, but this is gonna be for the rice. And then I don't think I'm not gonna put any eggs in the rice tonight. But if y'all wanna fry an egg to put in your fried rice, y'all can do that too. So I'm just gonna rinse these off. Just with some cold water. You don't have to, you know, do too much to them. Just rinse them off. This is what I'm saying. That's summertime heat in this kitchen, and this is the sun down. So it's like the sun is down and it's still hot in the kitchen because the oven is on. Which one? Alright, so y'all see all these little straggly pieces? These little pieces right here? They not even. So if you look at it like this, we're gonna go ahead and just chop that off. Just gonna get rid of it. Yes, I love this knife, y'all. Safety first in the kitchen. You know, that's the main thing. If you're just starting out cooking, just be safe. If you're not sure how to use something, what you're supposed to do? Ask questions, right? Or watch somebody. Watch somebody else use them. Okay, so I'm holding it. And then we're just gonna slice like little slices of this green onion. We're gonna put some of these inside the rice. Okay. But tomorrow's Friday. And I'm not even gonna use all of these onions. Oh my God, look how it's smooth. It's the flick of the wrist. Yes, y'all. It's that flick of the wrist. You know how they say that in the song? Let me stop, because this is how it always happens. I get too excited in the kitchen and then I end up not paying attention. Y'all do the same thing? That's another reason why accidents happen, because you're in here talking or playing. Okay, so I'm only going to use like, actually let me just use it all. And I can pretty much make 2 dishes out of this one little bushel. So I'm going to stop right here once it gets to the rubber band. Just trying to keep my eye on the rice. Good, okay. Alright, now for this, you can just save it. I don't even think I have any more Ziploc bags. But hey, everybody that's come into the chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all gonna see more of us on live, okay? So get ready, get prepared. Come on in, be ready to talk with us, to chat with us. I told them earlier, if you're just coming in, we're gonna try to come on here maybe about 3 times is pushing the limit. So I ain't even gonna tell you 3 times, but at the minimum, at least twice a week, even though we need to do it 3 times. But you know how it is. I don't even want to tell y'all 3 times and then I go ghost, or we go ghost, and then y'all be like, well, what happened? Y'all was doing so good and then it fell off. So we're gonna slow walk it, you know, get it going, and then y'all gonna see us more. So the rice, let's put y'all down some, okay? So once it comes up to a rolling boil, and then look at this. I know I was telling you guys about the handles the other night. I can hold it with no problem, and it's not hot. So now we're gonna turn it down and let it cook on a medium low heat. Once you get it to this boiling, rolling boil, you want to cut it down so it can cook. But I really want something good to watch on TV. Is anything good that you guys are watching on TV right now? Anything on Netflix? Or what are y'all watching good these days? You know how you watching something, you're like, oh my God, I am watching this. And I need you to watch it with me. But at the same time, I don't want you to watch it with me, because you may be that person that tell the whole dang on story, or tell the whole step by step if you didn't already seen it before. Are y'all who's that type of person? Don't lie. Like if you watching something and we say we gonna watch it together, and then you go behind my back and sneak and watch it by yourself, and then you act like you didn't watch it, so now we watching it together and you shouting out the words. You wasn't supposed to watch it yet, and now you telling me everything that's going on. Who is that person? I'm just gonna go ahead and refill my glass. Yeah, when it comes to me and Daddy, I'm the person who's telling him to shut up. Like, stop telling me everything. I want to see what's going on. And even though I may not understand what's going on, I still want to, you know, listen and hear for myself sometimes. Although it's sometimes we do watch certain things and it's okay for him to like talk through it, but for the most part, I'm like, boy, I'm like, be quiet. Just want to slap him upside the head. But did y'all go through that? Who is the worst person you watch a show with that does that? So the only thing with this apron, like I need to pull it down some more. So that way I don't feel like I'm getting choked up. I'm not really an apron person. Do y'all wear aprons in the house? I like the look of them, but for functionality, I feel kind of restricted. So my mother's always telling me, wear your apron, put your apron on. So I am going to start wearing it more in the video so you guys can see it. But outside the video, I'm really not wearing it like that. So I'm trying to think what we can do now, you guys, because we pretty much are at the home stretch. This rice is almost done. This is one of the pots. Well, this is the pot right here that we want to fry the rice up. Now, the one thing I do notice with this set, I would love to have the pot bigger than this one. So I think I'm still going to get me one. This one came in the box, but the one that I tested in the store that really made me pick it up, it was a little bigger than this. So I'm hoping that we won't be able to fit all this rice up in here with everything else. But if not, what they say, y'all, we're going to make it work. Okay? We're going to make it work. So you also will need some mixed vegetables for your fried rice. So this rice is almost done. Soon as you can't really see it, and I don't want to open up this pot because that's the one thing with the rice. Try not to open up the pot. Well, don't open up the pot to get the best rice. Leave the top on it. Don't go looking at it and peeking at it. You'll start to see like little pockets of bubbles in it. So that's what you want. But I was about to say something. I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, this is almost done. I'm gonna give it about another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna take it off. And then the shrimp. These are the shrimp right here. So these are the little baby ones that I just picked up out of Giant, out the freezer aisle. What do they call them? Those little cocktail, not the cocktail shrimp. Salad shrimp. Yeah, these are the salad shrimp. But y'all can get whatever size you want to. So if you want to go all out and get like the big shrimp, go ahead. But you're just going to have to peel them and devein them and all of that. So I didn't want to have to really do all of that tonight. I just wanted to get just something to go in these shrimp. But it's up to you though. I'm just draining all of this water off of here. Another thing that I like to do is just shake the rice a little bit. That way it can move around some while it's in the pan. And I'm not taking the top off, y'all. I'm not taking the top off while I'm doing that. That's one of my tricks, I feel like, when it comes to the rice. I give it a little shake because it allows for the rice to move, and then them steam pockets allow for the rice to make it cook too, and you're still keeping the top on it. Now, really, I'm gonna go ahead. I can really go ahead and just cut this off because it's still wanna, steam with that top on it. So let's go ahead and get everything together to make this fried rice. But this is the rice right here. I don't want to open it up just yet, okay? But I'm gonna just set that off to the side. But how's it looking so far? Is it easy enough? You know, the dinner. Like I say, this is one of those quick dinners. You don't have to be in here all night long trying to whip up something. I'm just getting started late. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm getting started late, so it's making it seem like we've been on here for a long time. All right, so what we're gonna do first, let's go ahead and start to cook these. So you're gonna cut your pan on, but it just feels so good to just cook with something new. How y'all feel about that? When you just something new, period. And that, don't it feel good? Did anybody buy themselves something new today? Like, or this week that they felt so good about? I'm gonna add some butter. Whether it was a nice pair of shoes, a nice purse, a nice shirt. What y'all done bought yourself that y'all done felt so good about? No, don't worry. Make sure your partner not sitting next to you in case you had to sneak it too. Like, y'all know how that goes too. Like, I didn't buy this. I didn't have that money yesterday. You told me you ain't had no money. Look. Okay, so this pan is melting the butter nice. Like, I may not even have to have it up too high for real. So we're gonna go ahead and add the mixed vegetables, y'all. Okay. And these are frozen. I wouldn't suggest the can. So if y'all think about making some fried rice and you have the can of mixed vegetables, I wouldn't use those because they're already soft from the liquid. So I'm gonna use about that much, because again, y'all, I'm not trying to crowd this dang on pan. I don't even think we're gonna have enough space, honestly. And if we do, it's gonna be jam-packed. Okay, but that's enough. That pretty much was like literally a quarter of the bag, and we still have all of this left for another meal. Just go ahead and get us a stir. And I'm not gonna say add too many seasonings, because once we go ahead and start adding in our sauce for the rice, that's gonna have all of the flavor right there itself. Let me go ahead and cut this pan back up. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, don't use the canned mixed vegetables. Use the frozen ones, because you don't want to have, everything is like a texture thing with this rice too. So the rice is already one texture, and then you don't want to have soft mixed vegetables that's blended in with the rice. You want everything to have like a nice little bite to it in their own way. You know what I mean? So as soon as these, actually I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up. I really want to see how high these cook. But let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking about making some Hawaiian rolls. What y'all think about that? You know them famous Hawaiian rolls that everybody eat for the holidays and the dinners. I have some yeast on the table. So I'm going to go ahead and try those out so we can save some money, you know. Put that back into our pocket. Because you know them daggone Hawaiian rolls are like 2 for $7 or $7 by itself, depending on, you know, what time of the year you're buying them. So we can learn how to make them ourselves. Yo. We in there like the swimwear. And I'm still trying to figure out what beach we gonna take the kids to. Cause my birthday is in August, so Daddy's is in November. We went to New York last year for him to get his tattoo, and mine is coming up in August. So the kids always like to use my birthday to go to the beach because it's hot. So I don't want to go to Ocean City because we always go to Ocean City. So I want to do something different. So like I said, we live in Maryland. So what's close to us is Virginia Beach, Rehoboth Beach, and then you got Myrtle Beach, but that's in South Carolina. So you already know that's going to be like an 8-hour drive. I'm not trying to take no 8-hour drive. And we had dibbled and dabbled with Florida for a second, but I don't think we're going to do the Florida thing this year. So which I think we should do. Like, what's some summertime birthday activities like by the water? But they love the beach though. I love the beach too. I'm just that person. I like to do different things, you know. You're doing the same thing over and over again. I'm like, I can't learn anything else. Or I want a different experience, you know, to be able to taste some different foods, or, you know, just whatever it is. The food, the shopping, the water. So doing something different would, you know, open up your eyes. And you can say, okay, well, I don't like it. I do like it. But are y'all the type that does the same thing over and over again, or do you like to experiment? And I think that's why we like to cook, is because we get to try so many new different things. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to eat the same thing over and over again, especially if your family likes to try different things, or they don't like to eat different things, or they're picky. So, yeah. But that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, is the birthday trip. And it's going to have to be, you know, during the week, because they go back to school the following week. So my birthday is the 19th, August 19th. So we may do something that week. And then the week after that, they're going to be back in school. Like, they really don't get that much of a break. You know? What's that? And let me show you guys the sauces that we're going to be using tonight. So one of our favorite things is some sesame oil. Y'all, we like one of those families that put sesame oil on anything. Pot stickers, rice, vegetables. Yeah, if you don't know anything about that, if you don't know anything about some sesame oil, it's good. Okay, so we got the sesame oil, some soy sauce, oyster sauce, and I thought we had some other sauce in there, but I guess not. This pan is frying up so good with these vegetables in it. It fries really good, y'all. I mean, you know, that's to be expected because it's still a new pot, but just the movement of it. And then I always wanted one of those little copper pans anyway. So as soon as your vegetables start to look like this, I mean, you could cook them a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and start to add in the shrimp, so that way that can go ahead and start to cook too. But what's y'all biggest pet peeve when it comes to fried rice? Like, what's one thing y'all cannot stand when people cook fried rice? Or what's one thing that you really love? Go ahead and comment, y'all. Let me know. A lot of people don't like it, you know, when it's too dry, or it just doesn't have enough flavor. What's our biggest thing when it comes to fried rice? Alright, so right now we're just gonna let these cook shrimp. As soon as the shrimp cooks, then we can go ahead and start to add in the rice. But y'all know these shrimp gonna turn pink. And they are small, so they are good size. Like I say, this pot is only but so dang on big, y'all. I can't put that many big old pieces of shrimp in there like that. But this is a good size. And then the whole time I'm going to be having this heat up to like a medium high heat because it's called fried rice. So you want to make sure that everything gets a nice texture on it. So I'm going to cut it up a little bit more. You know, the fun part, the best part is getting ready to come once we go ahead and start adding in the rice. But let me show y'all what the rice is looking like. Okay, so now that I can actually test the pan, yeah, so this top is pretty hot to the touch. So you are going to need a pie handle for this. So if you decide to buy this pot set, I told you guys I'm going to put a link to our Amazon store. I'm going to go ahead and find them and then put a link. But yeah, I can hold it, but I mean, if the kids are in here cooking, it would be too hot for them. I'm going to put the green onions in there close towards the end. And you guys, don't forget to give us one of those big old thumbs up, likes, share our video. You know, most importantly, you guys, we want to make sure that you share our video. So if anyone, you know, likes to cook, if anyone loves to cook, or has a family that you feel like they would enjoy these type of meals, you know, tell them to come on over and check out our page. Again, we are a family of 6. If you are new to our channel, we're always over here cooking. And then not only cooking, we do a lot of grocery shopping, whether it's on a budget or bougie. So we love to show y'all different shopping tips, just, you know, pretty much everything. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't followed us on Facebook, make sure you guys go ahead and follow us, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and give us a big old thumbs up every day. Okay. So I'm just go ahead and just wipe this, just clean up a little bit on the stove. But this is how the rice is looking. So the shrimps, they are getting done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to get them on one side of the pan so that way they can go ahead and start to cook a little faster. Because right now with them being mixed into the mixed vegetables, it's kind of taking them a while to get to what I need them to be. Okay. So let me try to get them more so on one side of the pan. Hey, BK. Turkey wings recipe, yes. You know it. So I'm glad y'all enjoy y'all turkey wings. And surprisingly, I didn't think that was going to be one of our, top videos. But you never know. Once you start to put it out there, what, you guys may like. And our kids don't like turkey like that. So, we started making the turkey wings because I didn't want to have to buy that big old turkey. So it just seemed to fit, our family lifestyle. And you got to season them things right on up. Season them good so they can taste good. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that video still. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start to add the rice. And then let me show y'all how this looks. So this is that basmati. It's nice and fluffy. You can see all the grains in it. We actually haven't had this rice in so long. So when they went to the international store recently, they stocked up on this rice. And I told y'all it's foolproof. So if you need a good rice that you don't have to worry about messing it and effing it up. I done told y'all this is that foolproof, can't mess up rice. Okay? So y'all hear that pot over there sizzling? We're gonna go ahead and add this. Now you see how much rice is in this pot. I done told y'all this pan is but so deep. I'm gonna mix a little bit in. I'm gonna add some more oil in here too. So that's one thing that, a lot of people may not do is they don't add enough oil in it. It's supposed to be, fried rice so it can fry up. And at the same time, make sure it's moist enough. So we're going to go ahead and just mix it all around. And then once I feel like I have enough rice in it, then we're going to go ahead and start to add in the seasoning, the sauce. I told you I'm not going to okay. Just doing a little bit at a time. Still got all this rice left. But it's okay, because what we don't use, guess what? It's going to go right back in the refrigerator for something new. But yeah, I think I'm going to get one of them other pans this weekend to go with this set. I really do feel like the next size up will be perfect for especially, dishes like this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I have it mixed up enough. Let's go in with some sesame oil. Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on. Let me see. I got something else in the refrigerator. Look, they even had some yum sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure they had some of that too on there, right? I thought we had some fish sauce. Fish sauce is one of those good sauces where you are making rice. It'll bring that flavor out too, like that curry out flavor that you like. Yes. All right, so when we go in with the sesame oil, it's really no wrong amount. It's just pretty much based on your flavor preference. So we like a lot, so I like to use a lot. Okay. Go and add some. Now when you add in these two, you pretty much have to be conscious about the salt, y'all. So soy sauce is already salty, and then this oyster sauce can be salty too. So you need to add like the right amount. So I'm gonna do more of this oyster sauce than the soy sauce. That rice is so hard to make. You think so? Y'all, it's easy. I mean, obviously, you know, we've been doing it for a while, so I can say it's easy. But I'm telling you, I feel like that's one of the easiest rices to make. The regular white grain rice, that's the hardest one to make to me. But what kind of rice do you use, BK? So now we're going to add some of the soy sauce. Just a few splashes. And that's the timer going off for the pork chops. And then let's go ahead and add in our onions, our green onions. And if you can't make the basmati, try the jasmine. You know, that one is easy to make too. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and give these, get us another little toast, y'all. Okay, them pork chops is done. So we need to go ahead and get ready to take those out. So this was a nice amount. Like I told y'all, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it fit up in this dang on pan, okay? So let's try to get everything flipped and tossed. Now see what I'm doing? And I'm not smashing the rice. I'm flicking my wrist again, and I'm just tossing it. I'm just tossing it over. But once you get the basics down, you can pretty much add whatever meat you want to this. So whether you like a steak fried rice or chicken fried rice, a fried rice combination, just add whatever you want, y'all. It's yours. I use the regular parboiled rice. Yeah, see, that's a good one. And you're not going, that's one of those other ones. You can't really mess it up, you know. And it holds a lot of flavor too. We used to buy that one all the time. But then we switched to the basmati and the jasmine rice. So it's pretty much, you know, what your rice level is as far as cooking. You know, once you start cooking more, then you can graduate, you know. Everybody still got a lot to learn. But how this looking, y'all? Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm going to taste it. And we're going to see if we need to add something, okay? Only thing I don't have, I'm going to make it a mess, though. Only thing that I don't have is the little spicy. We always add like a little spicy component to it. Actually, we do, but I don't want to open it just yet. It's like the little sauce that Daddy bought. Say hot and spicy. But he's gonna use that for his like short ribs or something. I'm not even sure what he's gonna use it on, but alright, y'all. So let's taste this rice. Remember, you gotta taste your food now. You gotta taste it. Alright, so try to get a little bit of everything in the bite. Well, a piece of shrimp. Yeah. Okay. It's hot.
Mommy, it smells good. Can I taste it?
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say good, y'all. And I ain't supposed to be eating this. That's the problem. That sesame oil, The sesame oil is what's setting it over.
Rolling with the Pham.
Okay, rolling. Let me fix this. Hold this. Gotta blow it. Yeah, I'm so lopsided. But oh my god, that dang one rice. Whew.
It looks good.
It smells good.
Because it is good.
I don't need to add nothing,
Hi.
y'all. Support about to taste hers. And then we're going to go ahead and take these pork chops out.
It's good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. That was just the amount of salt and that sesame oil. Now, if you want to add a little bit of spice, something nice, you can add this cayenne pepper, or you can add some, it's called gochujang sauce. We use it all the time on our Korean videos, you guys, but go ahead and check that out. But this rice is done. Done. And it's still, even with us cooking it, it still has a nice firmness to it. Yes, I am dancing. You know we gotta do that dance. You know we gotta do the dance when it tastes good. Y'all hear that sizzle on it? I don't know if y'all can hear that, but whew. What we say? Whew. Oh my Jesus. I wish I could send y'all some. Where's Dad? Yes, I'm gonna send him out here. He in the back right now. He in the back. But I'm quite sure these fumes gonna start floating back there. So he gonna be out here in a second. Talking about it smell good, mama. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna put the top on this rice. But that rice is amazing. The kids about to tear it up. Okay. And then like I say, this is the leftover little bit of rice that we have. So I'm gonna just put the top on that. And I want to make some dirty rice this week because we still have some sausage. I know we already made rice, but do y'all want to see like a dirty rice recipe? So I want to use that dang on sausage up in the refrigerator. But if not, then we'll make it another time. How long we been on here, you guys? I don't even know. How long we been on live? I can't even tell. An hour and 56 minutes. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I'm going to get y'all. I'm going to get y'all. We've been having all of this talk up here about this rice. I forgot about the vegetables. Y'all ain't remind me. I told y'all give me a 10-minute reminder. You know, I'm going to forgive you this time. I'm going to forgive y'all this time, okay? They look good. See that? So we're going to go ahead and flip them. And this is on the bottom shelf. This is on the bottom shelf. Oh, that rice was so good. I just hope this daggone pork chops with that marinade is just as good as that daggone rice. Okay. Because you can eat that rice by itself. Yes, do dirty rice. Okay, and a rice seafood and a nice seafood salad. Okay, see, I put the seafood salad up there. I told y'all to vote on it, but everybody didn't vote on the seafood salad, so I gotta go with the majority this time around. But I got you because we still need to have one in the collection for the cookout videos. So we definitely can still do the seafood salad. I'm just not going to do that one tomorrow. So y'all got to come back tomorrow so y'all can see the video that we're going to be making for the crab meat poll that we recently put up. So that's gonna be tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but life got the life and time got the timing, and by the time it was supposed to come on here, I was like, nope, not tonight. But yeah, we all want to do it though. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these vegetables now. So you see how much they done shrunk down? These 2 trays, we can put them on 1 tray now. And I'm ready to cut this oven off, y'all. It's too damn hot up in here. Okay, and then the good part is once you're done, damn, just toss that to the side. So I don't know, how many of y'all is good with the basketball skills. Just go ahead and throw it right up in the trash can. So I'm just keep them on here for now. But these are the roasted vegetables. If you guys are just coming in, these are it's the buttermilk squash, some string beans, and some carrots. It came in a bag. So yeah. And then now let's take out the pork chops so we can see how that looks. Hot, y'all, right out the oven. Y'all know how we say it, right?
Oh, that is good.
Yeah. Look, Porter must be hungry because you see every time she come in here, it's like, oh, that looks good. That looks good too. Alright, y'all. So I put the top on the fried rice. So that way it can go ahead. This pot is hot. I just took that out the oven.
Can you let me? I want to taste the rice.
Okay, hold on. Dinner is almost ready. I know. It's coming.
It's
coming.
I can see the steam.
Stop.
Ooh wee! Ooh wee! That looks good.
Okay, you guys. So I kind of got y'all to over there, so you can't really see too good. But you can see like all of the broth still in here. So one thing that we like to do with our pork chops is flip them. A lot of people don't flip their meat, but you can see the color differential on it, and they taste better. So don't just cook them one time and then don't flip it. Flip your meat, y'all. That's why a lot of our, turkey wing video went good too. Was because we showed y'all how to really, make them. Give them some personality on both sides. Because it's easy just to take them out the pan. But then on the other side, it's still looking, like nothing. So they are good, like tender wise, but I feel like they can still be a little bit more tender. I'm gonna put them back in there. Cover them back up. Now I gotta try to put the foil on here. This thing is hot, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna turn this oven up. That's what I need to do too. I'm gonna turn the oven up. I'm gonna put it on 400 so that way we can hurry it up. Now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all go for now because these are not done yet, and I don't want to rush them. We gotta make sure they get nice and tender like they supposed to. But we just wanted to spend some time with y'all. Come say hey. Hooty hooty hoo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture up of the final plate And if you watch this live all the way from the beginning to the end, you know you are the real MVP, and you deserve to go ahead and join our membership on Facebook and join our membership on YouTube, where y'all can see more exclusive content, because the next time y'all may not get all this goodness up in here. We may have to put, you know, those type of things on our membership page so you can get the exclusive first dibs on the goodness. But in the meantime, in between time, we'll be back when it's time to show you the final plate. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget you. I just don't want to hold you up right now because it's still not done yet. But we're gonna come back. Alright, so y'all stay tuned, rock with this, roll with this, and then the next time I'll bring Daddy out. He gonna be on here for show tomorrow, so don't worry. He gonna be on the channel tomorrow. But continue to give us those big old thumbs up, share this video everywhere. Share it. And we're gonna see y'all back in a little bit. Okay, so don't go to bed yet. I just told you we're gonna show you the final plate, so don't go to bed. Bye.